Alright, we're at the DC jail for the J6 Vigil, and I can hear people on the phone now. I've been getting ready for the auction, making a lot of jewelry and getting the tables ready, so I'm gonna get my stuff and get us down there. It's a lot cooler and less humid here in DC, thank goodness, than it is in Annapolis. I was very hot and humid in Annapolis. Hey, David. Mind your own business. Hi, Docs and Grandma. God bless you. Hey, Third. Hey, Linda. Good to see all y'all. I deleted David because he's being a turkey. I'll show him. Thank you. I got it. It's all good. All right, we made it. Here we go. Hi.
But it's been an okay day.
Yeah, I hear you. I wouldn't be too happy if I woke up in jail every day either.
I had some medical issues this week. I'm a diabetic, and they amazingly forgot to refill my scripts for about 3 days. And what was it, Monday or Tuesday? We were up to about 465 was my blood sugar level. Getting into a real dangerous zone right there. If you know anything about diabetes, right there, kind of scary. And we've been having some issues around here. There's some of us, we have dietary restrictions due to medical issues. For example, I'm also allergic to peanuts, and they love to give me peanut butter. This is what you get to eat today, peanut butter. I mean, it's poison. So, but the commissary helps, offset that. So, you gotta just beat them at their game sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's the small wins that really are the big wins. Gotta take those small wins.
Yes, man. Lucky for me, I mean, I just have a short sentence, and we're nearing the end of the road here for us.
I'm sorry, how long was your sentence?
I got a 45-day sentence for not clearing the street on January.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, obviously, we're going to get some nobody's getting a fair shake, with it. from what I've heard around here. While it gets better, while things seem to have gotten, if you want to say better, in here, it's still not ideal.
Right. Well, unfortunately, things have gotten better, and I know that it's hard to believe because of the conditions that you're still dealing with, but we do have a long way to go. And, that's another reason that we're out here is to advocate for you guys. So, we make a lot of phone calls on your behalf, and we'll be happy to make more phone calls on your behalf specifically for your medical issues. Now, did you get your medications refilled?
Yeah, they finally refilled them on Thursday. We had to sit there and get back up with my attorney that handled this case, and she was more than happy, actually, to send some letters and start raising a little bit of hell. It took correcting a lawsuit to get them to give me my medication. I mean, if I would have gone another day without it, I don't know what could have happened. And I'm not alone here. I just sat there and just watched that. So, I got, that's actually, these are, you got to do it right,
Right.
And when they do stuff like that, and I could understand maybe a mistake here and there. These are consistent things that keep on happening. And grievances, if I had a grievance kicked back on the lack of diet, because I kept on saying, okay, I haven't gotten my medication. For 3 days, I was filing emergency grievances. I got them kicked back one time because you didn't use the right piece of paper. Matter of fact, you read the part that says emergency.
Right.
Medicine not received. Forget about the paper.
Right.
So,
well, it looks like we'll be making some more phone calls on your behalf coming this Monday.
I would appreciate
it's unfortunate, but we've done this several times, and we'll continue to do it until the jail is treating you guys properly and giving y'all the humane care that you deserve, regardless of what your charges of, regardless of what you've been convicted of. This is still America. We still have human rights, and we won't have them for much longer if we don't stand up for them now or demand them now.
Yes, ma'am. You're completely right with that, and we appreciate inside all the work that you've done for us. I've met great people in here from all over the country. 30 plus to 40 different stories. Sometimes you would hear, you go to jail and okay, I don't want to see you again when I get out. Everybody in here, I would invite over to my house for a barbecue. They just find us standing That's going to be good. That's going to be a good day.
Jared, do you have a Give, Send, Go or any way for people to donate funds to you?
You can drop it on my commissary account. My inmate number is 376-178. Again, like I said, I have relatively, short sentence. There's a lot of people here with bigger problems. As when it comes to big days, and I would implore people to, help out some of these other guys, in here that, there's some serious stuff that they're sitting here talking about with a lot of these guys, as I said, good people too.
And where are you from, Jared?
So, North Carolina, Stanford, North Carolina.
All right.
Yeah, so we're about 30 minutes north of Fort Bragg and 30 minutes south of Raleigh.
Okay.
So right there in the heart, they call it the brick capital of America.
Wow.
So, Yeah, I have a wife and 4 children, and we operate a small trucking outfit out of here.
Praying for your family and for you as well.
I appreciate it. I'm going to get off here because I think there's some other gentlemen that want to call.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I appreciate everything everybody's doing for us out there.
We do this for you guys. Y'all are our patriots and our heroes, and we'll be here until the bitter end.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you soon, Jeff.
God bless you all.
God bless you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I always like hearing from the new guys, right?
All right, so we've got a faithful viewer named Tammy Mundy who has got lots of signs and Trump banners and J6 banners and stuff like that in her yard. Her town has been giving her heck about that, and today she went into work and her employer told her that they were going to let her go, but if she took her signs and stuff down that she could come back. So we're going to dedicate this song to her employer.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I've been working this factory for now 15 years. All this time I watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. I've seen a lot of good folk die, had a lot of bills to pay. I'd give the shirt right off of my back, yet I had the guts to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Well, that woman, he's a great dog. Life off his boot. Got a brand new black top haircut. Lord, he thinks he's cool. One of these days I'm gonna throw my top and that sucker, he's gonna pay. Lord, I can't wait to see their faces when I get the nerve to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it.
Hey guys, this is John Wonderful on the line. How you guys doing?
Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
Doing good. I'm stuffed. I'm so full. Scooter and everybody made this throw-in thing and burrito or something, and I'm stuffed. So
Lebanese
it was
spread,
perfect.
huh?
Oh man, they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting cream cheese with rice, and I'm thinking there is no way that's going to be good, and it's just amazing. It's like, oh wow. So I don't know. When you have the time, I guess that's part of it too. So, so how's everybody doing tonight?
About a dozen
Hello,
people out
Kentucky.
here tonight. Kind of a quiet Saturday night, but that's okay. And we've got hundreds of people on the live stream, so probably close to 1,000 watching us right now. And
All right.
we have no counter protesters, and it's a beautiful evening with barely a cloud in the sky. Wow, we don't even
That's
have
cool
as
because the
many
first.
officers as we usually have. I just realized we only have like 3 cops tonight. That's so weird. We usually have like a dozen. So
Yeah. Well, tonight, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but by the time it gets dark tonight, they have the Perseid meteor shower. It's one of the heaviest nights to see, shooting stars and what have you. So just something to remember for a little bit later before you guys leave. Or
yeah, I was reading something about that earlier today. I love all things astrology and astronomy.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's awesome.
About that. I'm interested to turn off the lights when I get to the house and watch it.
Yeah, they say it's going to be a clear sky around here. Those are one of the things I would travel, 10 hours to get to, just to see, the Milky Way, take photos and stuff at night and do exposures. I love doing that stuff. And what's weird is because of the sun, the weather on the sun, we've been experiencing a lot more electromagnetic, interference with our atmosphere. But that also means that at the poles, the aurora borealis is viewable and further down than just the Arctic area. So that's something I would hope to see sometime.
Very nice. Yeah, that'll be pretty amazing.
Oh, Scooter, that's all for me? Oh, wow. All right, thank you, bud. Oh, man. I'm stuffed and they keep bringing me more food.
Well, you might gain a
Oh, man.
while you were in there.
I got to tell you guys, today, there's something about today. We got a couple of new guys, and they're all right, they seem cool. I'm a people watcher, so I'm not going to pass judgment until, they've been a while, but they seem all right. But just today in general, with friends, you know what I mean?
That's awesome. Amen for that.
Yeah, it's
That's great.
Yeah, we'll take them. But it's Scooter, it's Ethan, there's a specific crowd. It really just gets, I haven't laughed as hard as I laughed today in years, so if that says anything.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you can find some silver lining through all this persecution.
You have to. That's what conservatives do, right? We don't just identify the problem, right? We find a solution instead of being stuck in the problem. And, it works out.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. So y'all can register to vote here in DC because y'all are residents of DC now. So y'all could actually change a lot of DC laws with your votes inside that jail. So that's just something to consider. You just need to request a voter's registration form so that you can change your address to here in DC, since that's where you live now. You reside here at the DC Gulag. And
I see.
they can't deny you your right to vote, can they?
No, once you're 30 days in a spot and you're being housed, you're a resident of that area.
Convicted.
Oh, if they haven't been convicted.
If they haven't been convicted,
I'm sorry?
they still have the right to vote.
Absolutely,
that
right.
Are convicted, and I understand that they've lost their right to vote because they've been convicted of felonies, but a lot of you guys in there have not been convicted, haven't had trials yet, they've only been charged, so, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to vote.
Right. Yeah, I'm out of the loop on that one. I took a plea, but, as I told you guys before, I had to. That was it was fair and accurate, but, you're right. There's some other people, especially the newer guys, they're just not at that phase, so they should really consider doing what you're saying. DC is a hurting unit, but, any extra votes, on the right, here is better than none,
Exactly.
They got, it's different out here than you guys know for sure.
Right.
Better than me.
Oh yeah, we're definitely the underdog here in DC, but with perseverance and a lot of tenacity, we're just going to continue to push forward.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Hey, that's another thing. And I know that you would agree with this, but again, being in here, you see the different types of people that work here and their attitudes, their what they're about. And again, just with today, the way it's gone, it's just. But
all the time, brother.
Absolutely, that's absolutely true.
Well,
But
the mood and the vibe continues to be positive throughout the rest of the week, and it'll just stay that way, hopefully.
I have a good feeling it might. It's just so ridiculous. Oh man. It's ridiculous. I can't say. It's just so funny. I don't know. You have to be here, and I think it's probably a gift. It's a gift from the Lord to be. This is good for everyone. They did that therapy, not therapy, but Jamie, what is that called? That they did the skits and stuff.
Oh, and the Hopium Den.
Yeah. It's kind of been like that kind of a atmosphere. So, we'll take it. All right, so now here's the big question. I have a hard time following the news, especially because, with different TVs that don't have it on during the day. So anything big happened today? Is there anything I should take note? Anything I probably missed?
No, Saturdays the weekends are generally slow news days. We haven't really heard anything new per se. Just been kind of catching up on the news of the week, with the Biden crime family, but Trump is bad, Trump is terrible. Biden crime family, but Trump is bad, Trump is terrible. So I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, I'm being shouted at. One moment. What's up? Okay. I gotta go downstairs. But yeah, the weekends, I get it. It's like that. I just want to hear something good. It's like, I can't wait to hear that they're in cops or something, something serious, But
it would be really nice if something serious did happen with our Congress or our Senate, where they did actually hold anybody accountable for anything, and that would be amazing. But we're not quite there yet. We're almost there, I think. We're almost there. But I think we're going to have to get a little closer to election season for any of these politicians to do anything. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have,
it's still got,
there's a representative from the 7th District in Florida who has signed a J6 petition to get true investigations into J6, and so he has signed a letter to that effect, and he's the first incumbent representative that we have that has signed a letter to that effect, and hopefully we'll be getting hundreds more in the following weeks.
That's awesome. I did remember hearing that, and I was very happy to hear that too. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. But that type of commitment, they can't go back on it. Like the Lindsey Grahams of the world,
Right.
Say one thing today, say another tomorrow.
Exactly. So, it's not just getting them to go on record, but then we get to apply pressure after that. So it's a lot of fun.
Now, how much? And I'm sure it's immeasurable, but I'm wondering how often that you're calling your representatiors and whatnot. Are they listening to you, or when they call, are they, when they answer, like, are they taking it seriously, or is it just getting pushed away or whatever? Not taken seriously or something?
That is a good question.
Are you being heard?
I think that there are some representatives and some congressmen that are hearing us and seeing us and trying to get things going in the right direction, and it is very difficult. I understand that the government, the wheels of justice grind ever so slowly, but I do think that we are making baby steps in the right direction. So it's hard for me because I want this stuff to be done yesterday. I'm ready to have my husband back home and get on with the rest of my life. But I know that it's going to take a lot of time, and that this isn't going to be done even when my husband comes home. There's still going to be a lot more to do. So it's been
that's right.
We're all part of a movement now. Y'all are my cousins on my J6 side, and we just continue to push forward and do everything that we can. I think that, as opposed to a year ago, yeah, I think hearts and minds are being softened and people are starting to listen more attentively to what we have to say because they are seeing that, they've been lied to for several years, almost a whole decade now. They've been being lied to and spoon-fed this horrible inaccuracy about everything, about our food, about our elections, about the freedoms that they don't have anymore, and people are just so naive, and I think that part of it is that they want to be naive, they don't want to know the truth, but I think the other part of it is they just believe everything they're told, and they don't do any critical thinking or do any research, and how are you ever going to know anything if you don't do that?
No, that's not happening.
A lot of people are puppets, so it's very easy to figure out who those people are because they open their mouths and stupid shit falls out, so...
Well, here's something uplifting, and I don't know if I said this before, but I want to make clear to you guys and to the listeners right now. In my travels during the 2020 campaign, I came across people from all spectrums of the country, including the bad areas and the good areas, like Seattle, Chaz area, and Portland or whatever, all the way to DC, of course, and. One of the things I noticed, again, as you will agree, like outside the major cities, you have a lot of Trump support in the flyover country. But the key to something I really found interesting was the children, the children that were with their parents who came over to take a picture of the. It's these kids that start speaking with a conviction and an understanding that even adults don't have. And, you see this in the Christian home, the Christian families and, the flyover country, as they say, and they're on point. And I guarantee you, those kids that I interacted with, the future leaders.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They're not going to put up with this from you. They're not. So it's, and they outnumber the idiots. I believe that through and through. So just being first to know that I don't think all our youth are being destroyed. This place is doing the right thing.
Right. Well, amen to that. And before we get cut off, I just want to say, God bless you, Patriot. We love you. We'll be praying for you. If there's anything you want to say in the last 30 seconds, go ahead and do it.
Tammy, you already know. I love you guys. I appreciate what you're doing. I love everyone listening. Thank you for staying in tune and following us and what's going on with us. We love you as well. And especially keep any letters that you have, or even if you're discouraged by no response, please know we really appreciate the letters too. So we love you, and we'll talk to you soon, Tammy.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. All it is, living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men know the rich men, Lord knows it all. Just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, 'cause the rich men. Wish politicians look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the whole beast milking welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your banks of blood drown. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. All it is, living in the new world.
These rich men know the rich men, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, cause the rich men know the rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less. And LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered like. Who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you're pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man? I'm pretty sure I never really understand. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
We're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
At the end of C.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do roll call. For those that lost their life on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace. Justin Adams, Howard Adams, John Andrews, Tommy Allen, Kenneth Armstrong, Neil Ashcraft, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Logan Barnhart, Pauline Bauer, Roger Ball, Luke Binder, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Joshua Black, Matthew Bledsoe, Kenneth Bonowitz, Brandon Bradshaw, Nicholas Brokoff, Larry Brock, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Mark Brew, Alan Byerly, Daniel Caldwell, Stephen Capuccio, Matthew Caspel, William Crespin, Eric Christie, Josiah Colt, Nolan Cook, Mason Corson, Eric Kramer, Matt DeSilva. Did I say that right? Okay. Nicholas DiCarlo, Nathan DeGrave, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Timothy Desjardins, Michael Dickinson, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Michael Eckerman, James Elliott, Daniel Edvet, Robert Fairchild, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimons, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, Vincent Gillespie, Daniel Goodwin, John Gordon, James Grant, Matthew Green, Timothy Hale, Thomas Hammer, Kenneth Harrelson, Richard Harris, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Joshua Hughes, Jared Hughes, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Douglas Jensen, Justin Jersey, Daryl Johnson, David Judd, David Kaufman, Julian Cater, Matthew Kroll, Nicholas Lindgren, Joshua Lawler, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Mattis, James Molt, Christopher Marr, Mark Mazza, Ronald Maccabee, Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew, David Mahaffey, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McCullough, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Rodney Millstreet, Adam Miller, Garrett Miller, Matthew Ryan Miller, Jordan Mink, Robert Menuda, Catherine Morrison, Robert Morse, Christopher Moynihan, Jonathan Manafo, John Nassif, Marshall Neef, Daryl Neely, Gregory Nix, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Jason Owens, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Michael Perkins, Dominique Pizzola, Michael Pomeroy, Mark Ponder, Sean Price, Christine Priola, Joshua Pruitt, Mahalia Pryor, Anthony Puma, Chris Quaglin, Barry Ramey, Guy Ruffett, Zach Rill, William Reed, Stuart Rose, Howard Richardson, Thomas Robertson, James Robinson, Michael Roch, Daniel Rodriguez, Greg Rubenacher, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Deborah Sandoval, Troy Sargent, Peter Schwartz, Christian Shakur, Hunter Seafreak, Grayson Sherrill, Bart Shively, Jeffrey Schoaf, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Bernard Sir, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Hatchet Speed, Peter Steger, Shelley Stallings, David Steiner, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Andrew Taki, Enrique Torrio, George Tenney, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Hector Vargas, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, John Wright, Kyle Young, Philip Young. And those we lost to suicide: Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst. Rest in peace. And you know we're not going to let anyone forget her name, so let's say her name: Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
Was a victim, I'm screaming USA, free the real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag, is Trump 24. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light.
It's a small group tonight, but it's nice. It's quiet. Few police officers here, not too many.
But just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you strength. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream will cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. My first rifle was 243.
Let her know it made me laugh. It'll make her happy.
She's here.
Oh my God, that's
Daddy
hysterical.
gave to me. And they taught me to shoot with a steady hand. I guess that's something you don't understand. Now I grew up on a prison farm.
David just...
Making pulls shine from a mason jar.
David just showed me his wiggle dance with Katie the other night. His new road name is the Rubber Band Man.
But I guess that's something you don't understand. Grandma was in the kitchen. Papa done passed on. We sit out on the front porch just to pick it on the song. And there's blood on the table, 'cause we work for what we had. And I was raised in that land. I guess that's something you don't know.
nice
Guess
speaker.
there's some you don't understand. My first rifle was a 243. And Papa gave Daddy and Daddy gave to me.
People come in and put their news in and like we haven't heard of it. Yeah, I mean, you can keep on point.
These days my guns stay loaded. My family's a little more close.
You can tell people that.
Sometimes we're barely floating.
Hi,
Please
Beverly.
don't rock this boat. But if we tip on over,
I know, it's great to have people here from overseas, definitely.
we'll sink down to the bottom. 'Cause we've been here before. We can breathe underwater. Bring it on. And he's a big timer, but he's lost on the river. Never went without, never had them cold shivers. Had a silver spoon, always warm in the winter. Driver, fancy car, never had to kill a standard. No bloody hands, never really had a backbone. Out back, guns out, country living. If you doubt that, find out, come and get it. We ain't going nowhere. But I'm about to go swimming. These days my guns stay loaded. Please don't rock this boat. But if we tip on over, we won't wash to the shore. We'll sink down to the bottom. 'Cause we've been here before. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long, we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on. Won't you take me back to the old days? Just horses in a wagon, shotgun shells and wishing wells. And you could hear them pistols blasting. Better give them hell, but live and tell. Let's write another chapter. We just want our country back, and we gon' get what we after. In them pastures, in them fields, we the ones that keep it real. You come snooping around here, that'll probably get you killed. Cold steel under cold skies. A rebel soul from the old times, like Jesse James and those guys. I'm watching you with both eyes. I ain't telling no lies. If you wanna come and get it, backwoods country living, shotgun. Stay loaded. My family's a little more close. Sometimes we're barely floating. So please don't rock this boat. Bottom, 'cause we've been here before. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long, we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long, we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on. You gotta stay in the battle. You gotta stay in the ring. Don't stop fighting. Don't stop swinging. Listen, you might get that lucky punch and knock the devil clean out. I can see the battle. I'ma be prepared to know the devil. He's coming for me. His sins have been paid. You can find a small way. There's no way to go. We are the clay. He's the potter. Know your role. The battle rages on. Don't quit. When the devil's hitting me, I'm not just gonna sit. I got a mansion up in heaven, man, and I can see the town. Put your shield up and block. Stop giving evil ground, man. Stop giving evil ground, man. I can see the battle. I'ma be prepared to know the devil. He's coming for me. His sins have been paid. You can find a small way. It's good versus evil all day. The CEO, listen tightly. Your sins have been paid. You can find a small way. It's good versus evil all day. Yeah, I know that. The devil trying to shake me, make me call on my Lord. I know he wanna break me, make me fall on my sword. I'm a fighter in the field, I'm a sniper with the zeal, and I'ma set a fire like a lighter in the field. There's no way I'ma ever listen to what most say. You either for him or against him, can't go both ways. The toe take saying y'all iced. The battle isn't over, redemption is so nice. And I just thank God that he paid the full price. He took me from the night, I'm in the light, I know Christ. All day, and I feel with the spirit, and I ain't not gonna fear, cause the CEO lives inside me. Your sins have been paid, you can find a small way. I'm trying to build faith, I'm trying to level the floor. I'm trying to stay focused, keep my head in the war. Cause a lukewarm believer man is dead to the core. Those are facts from the Bible, buddy, don't stone the prophet. He showed us how to live, all you gotta do is go fast. And I can see the battle. I'ma be prepared to know the devil, he's coming for me. These sins have been paid, you can find it small way. It's good versus evil all day. And I feel with the spirit, and I ain't not gonna fear, cause the CEO lives inside me. These sins have been paid, you can find it, he's coming for me. These sins have been paid, you can find it small way. It's good versus evil all day. And I feel with the spirit, and I ain't not gonna fear, cause the CEO lives inside me. These sins have been paid, you can find it small way. It's good versus evil all day.
Oh, thanks, McFly. Me too. God bless you. Sorry, I can't talk. The music's so loud. I can't really. Trying to get a decent transmission.
You ain't heard nothing yet, and if you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory! Woo! You better put them hands together and act like you know up in here.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Come on.
I
feel like having some church up in here. Come on.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Jesus, your love is so, it's so amazing. It gets me high up to the sky. And when I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna stone.
You can't take my joy, devil. Makes me clap.
Makes me clap my hands. Makes me wanna dance.
Oh, you better put them hands together and have a Holy Ghost party with me.
My brother, can't you see? I've got the victory.
No weapon formed against. Woo! Hallelujah. When does it do you?
Love you too. Thank you.
Oh, when I think of it. Come on and tell me what you want to do. Oh, yeah. Put them together. Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together. Now, young people, if you don't mind, I feel like having a little church in here. Because the devil is alive, because he's the Messiah, once and never live. Come on. So, can you help that?
When I think about the goodness and the fullness of God, make me thankful, pity the hateful, I'm grateful. The Lord brought me through this far. I'm trying to be cute when I praise Him, raise Him high. I keep it live, beat bumping, keep Him jumping, make the Lord feel something. Ain't no shame in my game, God's property. Getting big with church, ain't no stopping me. Now I'm gone.
GP, are you with that? Oh, come on and say. Oh, my people say. Oh, my folks say. Everybody say. Everybody. GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah,
GP, are you with me? I can listen to my problems, but what I think I need to hear, nice and loud and crystal clear, is that the one who's gonna solve them. I need something that can fill my soul.
You'll hear what Sherry yells. She said, if you're not excited about Jesus, you need to get there.
On the record, on the radio,
Amen.
ain't nothing like a gospel song.
Vamos.
I will sing of all he's done. I will sing the name of Jesus. I will sing.
Everybody's just kind of chilling. There's a nice breeze. That breeze is nice. It was super humid in Annapolis. We definitely need that breeze. Yeah, it's definitely different from 20 minutes ago. It was like still in Annapolis. Was it here too? It was bad. I walked out and I was like, oh god. There's our beautiful Lily. We love Lily.
When I saw the earth come rolling for to carry my mother away, be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. But I went back home, home was lonely, for my mother, she was gone. All my family there was crying, for our home felt sad and alone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky. Undertaker, Undertaker, won't you please drive slow? For that lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
So if you guys haven't seen Quincy's latest video, he's out in Denver, Colorado, for the Jesus.
Good Lord,
Show me the way.
oh sisters, let's go down, let's go. Show me the way. Oh brothers, let's go down, let's go down. Come on down, come on brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. Studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe? As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear
Lord, show me the way. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
That sounds horrible.
Why?
Might wind up with a name
Hey there, out there in Freedom Corner. Tell me all about you. What's going on?
Oh, we're just having a nice, peaceful evening, enjoying this beautiful weather, and listening to some great tunes, having some good conversations with you guys.
All right. I've heard you guys have been a little busy today, this evening. Anything that is newsworthy that we should bring up and discuss?
One little thing, I'll be there in just a second.
Oh, Tommy will be here in just a second, because he is up to date on all the newsworthy things. He did go and watch that Epic Times thing last night. I watched part of it with him, and then, I'm not going to lie, I went to bed, I was tired. But he stayed up and watched it, so I'm sure he's going to report to you on that. So here he is.
Okay. All right. Hey.
So I was trying to look it up on my phone. One thing I was going to talk about was during one of these trials, and I wonder if we could figure out whose it was. Somebody was making an argument about January 6th, and this judge says in someone's trial, there's only one person responsible for the insurrection on January 6th, and he's still not arrested and in prison. Well, she's talking about Donald Trump, and now she gets to be Donald Trump's judge.
Wow.
Right? So I was wondering if maybe we could do a call to action, and maybe people who are good at looking at court listener and those things, go find all the J6 trials she's had, and let's find all these comments she made with her prideful, arrogant self when she thought nobody was going to be looking at her.
Okay,
over those last couple of years, all the stuff she thought she was getting away with when she was violating her oath, and let's hold her accountable.
Right, hold on.
Y'all heard her here.
3 minutes! There?
Yeah, we're still here. Tommy said that we'll have to talk about the video afterwards because it's just too much information in this short period of time.
Okay, then let me do this. In the meantime, while we got 3 minutes, the name of the movie or the documentary that's on Epoch TV, that's epoch.tv, www.epoch.tv, the Jan 6 tapes dash the unreleased Capitol Hill security video. On it, and we've got some other people that have said they've seen, or they've had family members that have watched it, and that there's some video that exonerates some people that have already pled guilty. So very curious what your guys' take on it. And pretty soon we're going to be at 1 minute, I think, which is coming in just a couple seconds. And then I have something that Trump truthed out. In fact, I'll say it right now while we're waiting. I just heard today that this evening, this isn't a retruth, this is something that Trump truthed out. It is a quote. The quote is, "See you on Twitter very soon. They call it X now. I'll always call it Twitter." Now, if anybody out there knows what this means, then you can kind of get a feel that we are getting very close to something happening. So once again, Trump truthed out, quote, "See you on Twitter very soon. They call it X now. I'll always call it Twitter." It's 8:59. I'm switching gears over, so we'll talk more. La, la, la,
Are you there?
I don't know what the video is. Hi, what you got for that documentary?
Listen, on that Truth Social post and him on Twitter, I didn't see anything recently, but I did know that he was going to always come back to Twitter at some point if he wanted to. But he'll post to Twitter 6 hours after he posted the truth, is what I've been told.
Did that one more time.
The way I understand it is that he will post to Twitter after 6 hours after he's posted to truth first. Some kind of contractual language.
Okay. Right, so we are in early travel when it comes to proving something else. So, go ahead. What do you got?
Also, I got David up here with me because on the movie, the Epoch Times movie, we're just going to kind of go over it briefly, and I want him to help me remember. So they talk about a lot of stuff, actually, and it's like a 1 hour long, I think it was. So the stuff that sticks out in my mind, obviously, is the stuff about Roseanne. So one of the things a lot of people don't know about Roseanne, and I tell everybody that when we hit the ground, that she was already bleeding from the nose and the mouth. And one of the things this movie last night talks about, and I think it came out maybe a month or so ago in the Epoch Times, that she was shot in the chest with a pepper ball from one of the pepper ball guns. I speculate, I wonder if one of those pepper balls is what hit her in the face and maybe busted her nose like that. But I've also heard another group of people say that maybe she was hit with a baton in the face. So one other thing that I had never heard about is the family pointed out that even when she was already passed away and they were taking pictures of the body, I guess, that there's a big, huge bruise on her left shoulder that nobody ever noticed. Right, and they don't know necessarily how that happened.
And it was never included in the autopsy.
Yeah, it was never in the autopsy. Also, they lied about her. Nothing they said about Roseanne was true on the day of. Like, where did they say they found her body? Originally, like the Rotunda or something like that. Anyway, the point being inside the Capitol, right? And we all know that's not true. One sound like it's a case of either she got gassed out and passed out, or whatever. And I tell everybody that's not how it happened. She was pushed with enough force to fall into me and to knock me over and push me down. So it's not like she all of a sudden became unconscious and fell straight down. The cops pushed her down into everybody else. So, that's just the reality of that. David, so the pink, so some more of the story though, Jeff, was the pink, what's her name? Pink hat. So what's the lady's name with the pink hat? The one who's never been arrested? Pink beret girl. Have you ever heard of her, Jeff?
I heard the name of that, but I don't know the name.
Okay, so I don't know this story well, but it's in the documentary. There's this woman, she stands out in the crowd. She's running around with this guy in the visitor center trying to get him to do things, and then she disappears. She's like hiding, and she's very suspicious, and she never got charged for a long time. I think they charged her in absentia here recently, maybe, and she's overseas, and the FBI won't go pick her up. So that was another one of the stories. They did do a piece about Benjamin Phillips, about how he collapsed before some of the barrage of flashbangs hit the ground, started flying that day. So there's always been a little bit of what really caused his death that day. I still think it's worth investigating because I'm not sure other actions that day didn't still cause the man to have a heart attack. And if this government had done their jobs, we wouldn't have to still be asking 2.5 years later what caused this man's death. What else, David?
If it was a concert, they would have.
The defense was never given this. It's a Brady violation. There's no two ways about it. It's an absolute Brady violation. So Stuart Rhodes, I guess, testified to the J6 committee, or it may be in his trial. Don't hold me to it. But he says that there's video of him trying to make phone calls, and he's not being able to make his calls go through. He's looking at his phone. He looks just like a person who can't get a reception. The prosecutor said that he was, at that moment in time, calling up other oath keepers saying, don't go inside the Capitol, come to me. So prosecutors lied on him, and they kept the exculpatory Brady material from his trial. So he should get a new trial. This man's looking at 18 years in jail. And these filthy federal prosecutors, I tell you, there's no worse human being to ever curse the face of the earth than a federal United States prosecutor. And while we don't demand these better than us lawyers go to prison for about 30 years when they do something like this.
That's right.
Sorry.
Held accountable, and the DOJ is held accountable, and
Yes.
the rhinos and the scumbag other people are all held
The
accountable.
rumor is that all that happens if and when a military tribunal happens. Again, we hear all kinds of rumors in here, and that's one of them. So we're waiting for that day.
We all waiting on it.
we'll see.
I pray that it comes soon. Is all I can say.
Hell, it might be a ways out.
We'll be here waiting, that's for sure.
It's got to get darker with dawn, and trust me, it can still be darker. It's going to get much darker.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't see this federal district in D.C. one day saying, you know what, we've been doing those J6ers wrong, and we just
You
realized
have
it.
1 minute remaining.
And you know what? These judges and stuff need to realize there's an ultimate judge one day they're going to face. And it's not going to be for 10 or 15 little minuscule human years on Earth. It's going to be for eternity.
Hopefully Trump can shine some light in there whenever he gets here. So that'll be good.
All right, guys, you got about 30 seconds left. Anything?
Yeah, let me all go to therealbasics.com or standinthegap.foundation.
All right. We got lots to do.
Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless you, honey.
This is Paul, and I'm going to tell you
I'm having an auction tomorrow for jewelry, so I gotta go do more. Love you. Love you. Good night. Bye. Good night. Good night, y'all. Good night,
Tell your
Lynn.
friends, tell your family.
Love you.
Love you guys up there. God bless you all.
God bless
America.
you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
God bless the USA.
Hi, guys. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, Lisa, is that nice? Thank you. Bless your heart. Well, sometimes they lift me up too, you know? It all works together. Sorry, we're leaving out a little bit early. And I got here a little bit late, but I'm trying to do a whole lot. Work for all my life. And I had to start again. Man, his exhaust is burning rich. It was the other night too. God bless you, Yvette. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow for the auction. Please share it out. We gotta have a successful auction for Glory Be to keep doing what she's doing. All right, good night. I'm carrying a lot up this hill. It's hard to know where to cross this median. There's so much garbage that people leave up here. It's awful. I guess it's visitors to the jail, and they leave diapers and food stuff and dog poop bags for the people that go to the park. It's awful. Someone had crab snacks out here and left their crab snacks in the street. Crazy. When Donald Trump said there's garbage everywhere over DC, he absolutely told the truth. Absolutely. I don't know what Mayor Bowser's doing, but there's a lot of garbage and a lot of graffiti in the city of Washington, D.C., our capital of the United States of America. I think Mayor Bowser needs to be replaced. And how? Sherry must be on the microphone. I can hear her all the way up here. God bless her. A lot of power in that small woman. All right. Get you on. Can you hear her? She must be on the microphone. She must be. All right. Yeah, she's on the microphone. Ooh. All right. Got to finish getting ready for the auction tomorrow. I put another short video out. It's under shorts of more of the jewelry that's going to be in the auction tomorrow. I put it out right before I came down here so that y'all can see what's going to be up for auction. I've got to go home and finish the two of the humble hearts, get them onto the actual necklace portion, make that part of it. And the dies came out so cool. I did another reclaimed barnwood and stain, and also the brown stain, which came out. It's a light stain, but it came out dark and it looks really cool. So I'm totally stoked for our auction tomorrow. And because I got bills due, so and they're fun. We have fun on the auctions. Thanks, Yvette. Oh, sorry I had to scoot out of there. It takes like 45 minutes to get back home, and yeah, busy. So I don't know if y'all could hear me down there, but on the ride over, I was listening to Quincy. I don't know if you remember Quincy. He was original Oreo Express. It was Quincy and Oreo and Josh. Quincy and Josh. Anyway, Quincy's a super guy, and he, whoops, oh no. I'm still learning this car. Oh, I gotta stop and get gas. Y'all remind me. So, maybe if I turn the air off, maybe I won't have to. Because I really don't want to. See if we can make it on fumes. Oh, thanks, Yvette. Black conservative preacher, thank you so much. I was trying to do too many things at once. Yeah, Glenna just wrote it up there, and he is a terrific guy. You know, God-fearing man. He has a nice family. They raise their children Christian with Jesus, and so I really appreciate him a lot, and I appreciate what he covers, because he's been covering the Jesus March, and I signed up to get the emails for the Jesus March because I thought I had every intention of hitting some of them, and it hasn't worked out that way for me. I really wanted to be in Denver. I didn't think I would be in Portland, but I thought I really wanted to be at the one in Denver that happened today, but that didn't happen. And so one of these days I hope to hit one of those. But it was beautiful because a whole lot of people were getting saved, and had me, you know, in tears. Because I mean that's what it's all about. You know, all of this is about our relationship with God, saving more souls, and as the evil tries to push its way in, we've got to get good with God so we can push back. But anyway, if anybody hasn't seen that, please go and see that. Not state to state, Glenna, but they're hitting some of the big ones. So, oh my gosh, sorry, they were smoking some serious weed. Oh my god. They blew it right in the car. Ugh. That's the problem with riding with your windows down in DC. Jeez, please. pull it up there, and then I suggest signing up to get their emails in case a march comes near you, because he got some really great footage in Portland. I'm looking forward to seeing the clips from the march today. He puts up shorts and things, after the fact, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. I was watching from the concert, which I guess was at the end of the march, because the march was started at 2 p.m. And then they were all in a great big amphitheater, outdoor amphitheater, and lots and lots of people there. It was beautiful. The Holy Spirit was there. It was awesome. Yes, I cried too, Beverly. I really did. I absolutely cried too, and I was like praying right along with them. I've been saved, but anytime I hear the prayer to be saved, I say it with them, and started crying all over again. It was just beautiful. I would really love to be able to do more of that too for us. This is hard. At the corner, it really is, and I would like to bring more Jesus into it, for me personally, into my channel and into this. Into this fight that we're in, this spiritual battle. I'm glad you were watching too, Beverly. That's awesome. It was, I don't know, I feel like it was only about like 9 cities that it was going to. But, the more attention it gets, the more it grows. So hopefully it'll keep going. I think it just started last year. It would be such a blessing, wouldn't it? Well, that's why it's important for me to grow our channel. I mean, we have such a happy channel, and we're so supportive. I want more people to be able to come into this. Number one, to gain the kind of support and encouragement that we have for one another here, and the strength in prayer. But also, in growing the channel, I'm able to go cover more things like that for all of us, and I would love to be able to do that. More of the rallies, more of the Jesus marches, and revival things, etc. Because that is what's going to win this battle for all of us, and we know that, of course. But that's also what's going to help us get through. It's too much without Jesus. Trump on RSBN and Iowa State Fair. It was so neat. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Man, that gas went from like 52 miles down to 36 miles. There's no way I've done that many miles since I left That's crazy. I turned the air off. Well, yesterday I watched way too many news things, and trying to, make sure that I'm up on the latest. Boy, was it depressing. too much. It almost ate me alive, I think. Too much of the current events can eat you alive. I think I have a pretty good delay here. My phone is on fire. It's like really hot. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the live stream off, you guys. I think I'm losing it. This is the device is like too hot or something, and the chat's like super slow. So I love you all so much. I pray that I will see you all in my live auction tomorrow. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so that my friends in California don't have to get up at the crack of dawn to come and participate in the auction if they want. Tamara's car is fixed, but I need more suspension work done. Oh my gosh. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Bless your heart. I'm grateful your car is about fixed. That's a blessing, Tamara. God bless you. Whoa. God bless y'all. Good night. See you at the auction. And then the hashtag Freedom Corner. Love you too. Congratulations, Tamara. Good night. Good night, Yvette. Good night, family. Yes, I love that. Good night, Bumbles family. Glory be to God. God bless you all.